Greetings all, J-Man here from SHARXS, and I'm at Mickler's Landing, not far from where I once found a wheat penny the last time I was here. So I'm trying to get another one in under the radar, so to speak. I'm here with my 15-year-old son and one of his best friends who's visiting for a week in the summer here. It's July 15th, so we're just here for a little while. So J-Man is with you from SHARXS. Up here, not far from where I found a wheat penny last time I was here. Getting a 2021. So the 2021 signal is in the file now. I got about 3 scoops. Hey, look at that. That's interesting. Somebody's PPA pen. Some kind of pen. So I'll tell you more about that in my wrap up. Still in the bag. Somebody's lapel pen. Very interesting. But I'm back up here on the beach and town line, and I'm hitting a quarter signal. 29, not too deep. Can't believe the quarters in this pile. There it is. Green hue, and I'll have to tell you more in the wrap up. So my next signal's a little bit strange. First I thought it was a 25, and went as high as a 30. It's not very deep. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, it looks like a vape. A really big vape. At least we're getting it up off the beach. Hey everyone, J-Man here from SHARXS, and I'm at Mickler's Landing on a Saturday in the evening, probably a little bit around 5:30, and it's in the low 90s today, 3 to 5 mile an hour wind, so I'm going to give it a whirl. I'm here with my son and his friend, but they're off just enjoying the beach, so I'll be off on my own detecting. Okay, J-Man's back with you, and it's been a little bit over an hour that I've been detecting, and I haven't really found anything good, but now I'm getting a nice high tone. Down beyond most of the people here, pretty isolated part of the beach. 29, 8 to 10 inches deep, so that could be a quarter down there. Okay, I got a couple scoops out here, and I believe the possible quarter's in this pile. Let's get the pinpointer going here. Over here. Fishing line. Oh, it's a dime. Okay, well, we'll take a dime. We'll get our first coin on the board here with a dime. Let's just make sure there's not anything else in here. Some other target right there too. Okay, we'll take that too. It's a Union Shield penny. 2 coins on the board. Just dropped my dime though. And I'm going to double check around here and let you know if there's anything else. So where I found the dime and penny, I believe there's still, it could be a quarter here. Getting a signal right where I made a mark. Something. More fishing line. There it is. All right, I did find a quarter. I had to take that. Nice coin spill here. So as you can see with this quarter, it has a little bit of brown coloration on the back. So we're glad to have that one. 1985. So I'm getting a jumpy high 20 signal, and a gentleman up on the town line told me his grandson lost some cars here. So maybe I can do a Matchbox return here. Little police car. So there you have it. Get a little return that hopefully. So not far from where I found the first one, I'm going to recover this one too. That's your feature reference. It brings up as a 2627. There you have it. I think it says Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, so I hope this might be the last of it. Got the Yu-Gi-Oh! And right in the same basic hole is this one.
Oh yeah, those are our cars.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Yes. J-Man is back rigid and really near that surf with the high tide. I found a necklace over this general area, and there's something else with it. I don't know if it might be a cross or a ring even. Let's see if we can find it. It's like a 7, I think. Pretty low signal. 7 or 8. For a second. Is that it? I don't know what that is. It's like, yeah. I'll have to investigate that in the wrap-up. Might be part of a rifle shell, but I'm not sure. Hey guys, I thought I was getting a kind of a penny signal, a low 20 signal. Yeah, as you can see here, there's some sunglasses here. Gonna recover those. Looks like they're missing one of the lenses. So maybe I can find it with my pinpointer. Well, I guess I wouldn't be able to find that because it's glass, not with a pinpointer, but I did find it just now with my hand. Hey everyone, J-Man here from Metal Sharks with a wrap up from my time at Mickler's Landing in the evening. Now this was just a quick hunt, but at least we got out for a couple hours, and this is what I was able to find. The most interesting of which is this lapel pin, as you can see. It says PPA, and this is a hard word for me to pronounce, but I'll give it a whirl. Sesquicentennial, 1868 to 2018. So you can see the lapel pin there, and it was in this little sealed bag, but I opened it up here because I want to show it to you better. So it looks like this has never been worn, and I looked up on the internet, and this stands for Professional Photographers Association. So I think they had an event at Ponte Vedra Beach a couple years ago, and somebody dropped their lapel pin still in its package. So that's a pretty cool find. I've never found one of those before. And this was the 1/4 I was able to find from 1995 Denver mint mark. As you can see, it's been there a while, looks like. And then a Union Shield penny. And then another tent stake to add to my collection. And this is my collection of tent stakes since moving to the First Coast area. So as you can see with this new one down here, I now have 5. Greetings all, J-Man here from Metal Sharks. And these are my finds from detecting at Mickler's Landing on Saturday, July 18th. First, I'm going to start with my lesser finds, and then we'll get over to this goodie that we found, the first silver found with a Knox. So up here we have a nice 1985 quarter, as you can see, and then we had a 2019 Philly dime, and then here we have a 1991 Lincoln Memorial penny and a couple of Union Shield pennies, 2 Bud Light bottle caps, and then a couple of Smirnoffs of different flavors. As you can see here, there's a number of pop tops. So I spent a lot of time digging those. But actually that's partly why I didn't get this on video, because it rang up with a similar signal as to one of these. And then I got 3 more tent stakes from my tent stake collection. And then I got a lot of trash off the beach, including these old beat up sunglasses. So without further ado, I want to show you this beautiful silver necklace. So as you can see here, hopefully, it's stamped both here and here. And it says 925 Italy here, and then 925 here. And then on the other side, it is also stamped Italy. And let's see, is that a mark there? So as you can see, it also is stamped Italy on this side, and it looks like there's a maker's mark here. So I'll have to try to research that some more. But unfortunately, I didn't get this fine on video. It was in the tow line right at the edge of the water as the high tide was coming in. And I think it rang up like a 20 or 21, but I'm going to test it with my machine before I put my machine up to see, let you know for sure. Now, the reason I didn't get this on video came down to two things. It was in a crowded area, and I thought it was probably going to be a pop top. And then at the same time I was finding it, a little boy came up who I had returned 3 toy cars to he and his brother earlier in the day. So he was real curious, and he was talking to me as I was finding this. So he and his grandfather were right next to me, and it was too awkward to bring out the camera and start filming this at that time. But at any rate, I'm glad I found this, the first silver with the Equinox. And I showed it to my 15-year-old son and his friend who was visiting at the time. And they both liked it, and my son wants to wear it. So thankfully, when I found this, it was unclasped, but the clasp still works, as you can see. So when I had this at the beach, I had it in beach mode 1 and had the sensitivity at about 24. So let's see how this brings up here. So 14, 17. So I get closer to it, it goes up higher. 20s. But because of the irregular shape, it gives me this number that jumps a little. That's 16, 17. So you can see why I thought that was a bottle cap.